Good morning, guys. How are we doing? And today is day 22 of the 1 job a day challenge. Now, where is day 19, 20 and 21, you may ask? Well, we've just had a long weekend and I've had Tanny home for the whole time. And quite frankly, we're quite happy to have the weekend off. And we did. We did do a little pootling, however. You may notice. Ta-da! Okay. I've managed to get into the freezer and those meals are defrosting so that we've got that for the rest of the week, so I don't have to cook. Nor does Tanny, and we don't have to get takeout. Yay! Also means we now have room in the freezer for the meat that is arriving this week and for some processing of stuff when we go to Leeds on the weekend or Friday. We're going on Friday. The other thing that happened was, now I know it still looks a bit of a schmozzle in here, but it's not as bad as it was. Now a lot of the bottles have gone out to recycling and a lot of that washing up is gone. A lot of the stuff that's still there to do is just bottles and jars and things like that we've been finding around the place that need to be, cleaned up. Okay, but most of it is done and Tanny did most of the dishes, so a lot of it is just surface stuff. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's not a lot to shock and do, really, which is good, and it's good for me. But today I want to get stuck back in here, but I really do want to get on with the kitchen. I don't know which is which, and we're not going to know until I start doing something. So, I kind of need to start doing something. So I better get on with it. And we'll see where it leads, because who knows. Actually, I'm thinking I might do the fridge, because a lot of the stuff in there needs to go in the compost, so that these meals that are sitting here that have been defrosting overnight can then go in the fridge. So all we have to do is pull them out, put them in the oven, and they're ready to go for meals. Yeah. I've got a little bit to do. I've got options. Options are good. But I also need to get into the greenhouse and I also need to get out the front garden, which are not really part of this at the moment, but I really do need to do that because that is stuff that really cannot wait much longer. I'm a little concerned because the weather has turned quite cold that the greenhouse tomatoes are going to end up with blight. We don't actually have a lot of issues with that round here because there's not many people that are growing that kind of thing. I know there's someone 2 doors up, but it's not like we're on an allotment plot. Do you know what I mean? But I don't want to give it any reason, if that makes sense. So a lot of the leaves and things need to be stripped off. I've also got powdery mildew on my squash, but I've also got an issue where it's so prolific out there with leaves and it's so healthy that the pollinators aren't finding the flowers. So we need to clear that as well and feed the bed. So I've got biochar and I've got feed for that as well. So, and I need to crush some chalk so I can get some calcium in the bed. I've also got tomatoes, eggshells to put in there. So there is quite a few things that need to be done this week. I'm not sure if I can leave it till Thursday for the tomatoes. I'm not sure. I'm kind of hoping. I need to talk to Bam. I really want him to help me with it, because I really need to get this rest of this indoor stuff done, really. It's got to be done. So we'll just take it, see what happens. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, so we've got that almost clear. The only thing on there is the mac and cheese for tomorrow, and that's it. And over here, what I ended up doing was making a calcium feed. Now, if you want to see how I did that, you're going to have to watch the other video that I put up. And I know this doesn't look like a lot, but I've actually collected all the plastic bottles and put them in there. Like I said, I know it doesn't look like a lot, but I've had a lot going on today. So, yeah, so I have had a lot going on that I wasn't expecting to happen today. I had to do some stuff in the garden, which is fine, but that's going to come out on a gardening video. I can't put it here, I'm sorry. No, I can't. So, yeah. But it's all good. You know, I'm not slacking. I know we're almost on top of things. I've got the dinner in the oven. Wahoo. So I've got lasagna. It's our last lasagna that I've made. And the last potato bake from Christmas. So that's really kind of cool. And yeah, you know what I did forget to do? Put the washing in the dryer. Tanny's gonna hit the roof. Bugger. That'll be my job for today. I'm putting the washing in the dryer. There you go. Simple. Done. Alright, I will see you guys tomorrow. Please don't be very disappointed. I've actually done quite a lot, but I've also had to deal with life things as well that came up during the day, which I can't really talk about here. So, yeah. Yeah, okay. My mum called. I had to talk to my mum. It's not easy talking to her, but you know, we do what we do. Okay, and so yeah, that was fun. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I will be here tomorrow. Yeah, and I will see you then. Bye bye.